largest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Packers, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Mike 47.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
2nd and 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
The Patriots send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is taken at the 15. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Break. 53 is the mic. Here we go, here we go. Check. 53's mic. Check. 53's mic. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Ready, go. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got...
He'll drop to throw.
Check right, check right.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the... .35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
25, check 25. Rail, yellow.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
6, 7.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Heavy on the edges, 47.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Mike's 47. Too little.
They run for it with Harris.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Mike's 47.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Hey, time. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Now back to throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now the extra point. it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Kingsley Keke able to record his 5th sack of the season. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Red cycle.
It's a party now. Mike, 53. 53.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
53's the mic. 53 is the mic.
Triple 38.
He's coming.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Colby Wadman to punt. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a first down carry for Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
4 down, 4 down.
This is Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, check, Mike, 42.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point safely through. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch twist,
Green Jacks.
Twist. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Yeah.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
17.
Hey, check Mike 21,
Blue striker.
Don't let him breathe. Play that time.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 50 green.
53's Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Watch the curl.
Black shot. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
22.
53, Mike, 53. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Slice, 97.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Let's go, defense.
The old blue.
It's our time.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Room here to run. Touchdown, Packers! Mecole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Packers have taken the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They go play action here on 1st down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
You don't want it. Let's go.
Check this.
Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Black Ultra.
53. I got him.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Big Dan.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We taking wins,
Blue. Go.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
I know he ain't got it.
Spike. White.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Target.
Go.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Slice blue.
Mike 53. Hey, defense, let's go.
Back to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Go red.
The mic. 53 is the mic.
Now watch run. Check. 53's Mike.
Fury, yellow.
53's Mike.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Mike, 53.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Mike 53.
Let's go.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
So we got man.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
47 is the mic.
You.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Here we go again.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Spike 60.
On second down, it's Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Trail green.
Let's go. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Ready, go.
They'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 71 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Watch the boot. 5-2 is the mic.
They run with Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Cut.
Red, cycle.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
53.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's complete to Adams. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Three's Mike.
That's right, baby. They don't want
Cross 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Don't get nervous.
Claws red.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for two.
Check three.
Mike's 59. Mike's
Green Jacks.
Cut.
They'll look to throw. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I got wide.
Blue striker. Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Black shot.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Looking to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Drill 52.
The give is to Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Flag 95.
Single.
Striker 3-3. Yellow. Zoom.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
Check 53's mic. Check 50.
Yellow blue.
Let's set a tone.
He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Black swap. Smith red.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2.
Tight end left.
22 needle.
Watch that.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
47, Mike. 47. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now back to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. I'm coming for you.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4.
Check, 47. Here we go. 47, Mike. 47.
Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. This is Harris. Trucks over him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now a give, running left is Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on first down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark.
On second down, this is Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Ready? 47. Check back 47. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They start.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Patriots! Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots can take the lead with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Mike, White.
53.
10 cycle.
A give to Jones. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
Blaster. 6.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
They'll set up a throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
I'm on. Kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Slice blue.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
I got one.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Mike's 59.
They'll try and throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Henry. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out. And he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him, and now it's going to go in the other direction.
Ready. Blue 32.
53, Mike 53.
Trouble 38. Set, go.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and 11 now.
Check, 47. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw now on first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise...
And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Switch, yellow.
Kill.
Smash, red.
Kill. Turn up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
My game. Tackles.
Ready, go.
They'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now the Patriots. will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Go pink. 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Shot 17. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Trail, yellow.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. 53's the mic. 53's the mic.
97.
It's gonna be a long
They'll run it with Jones, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Hey, watch the slant.
Both sevens the mic. Both sevens the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Trash. That's trash. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's got Smith-Schuster. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And right side, Henry's got it. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Packers, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with their opponents. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.